What is up, people? BP here, and today we're going to be watching about this new transgender, I guess, who's breaking records at the Olympics. But dude is a sellout, man, because if you're a guy and you switch over to trying to be a woman and compete in their sports, you are not a woman, my friend. You are a bitch. So let's go ahead and watch this little show, okay? By the way, guys, if you don't know who the Hodge twins are, they are a couple comedians, and yes, they are twin brothers, if you didn't guess that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Show for y'all. Got a damn good show. Yeah. But before we start the show, remember everybody, you can always support the twins at officialhodgetwins.com. Get off your phone. Just have some respect. We're just a professional production over here. Go out, buy you a patriotic t-shirt, hat today, or maybe a white privilege card, or maybe some big...
You know, at one point, if you went to their website and typed in white privilege, they would give you a discount. But not only that, but also if you were a black guy and you typed in sellout, they would also give you a discount. It was pretty funny. Anyway, sorry. I'm full of bad jokes today, so please forgive me. We are going to get through this, okay? We're going to get to the topic at hand. It's going to be interesting, I think. And, yeah.
Big products. Look at it hanging. Use discount code Chinese Virus. Me and my twin gonna give you 20% off of your purchase. Yeah. All right, New Zealand is the wokest country on the planet now.
No, it is not.
They are woke. Yeah, they banned their don't even bring that up. I ain't even getting into that. Yeah, they took away people. I ain't even getting into that. People came to defend themselves over there. All right, but New Zealand, man, the upcoming Olympics, beautiful place, man. Never been there, but heard it's beautiful. Been to Australia.
Europe is
man,
beautiful.
Making my way to New Zealand. I heard
it's
beautiful.
Wait a minute.
Y'all too woke.
Is New Zealand over by Australia?
Anyway,
I think,
well,
hold
it's
up.
it's one of them.
Wait a second. Wait a second. We got to do a geography lesson here. New Zealand, is that over by Australia? Or... Damn it, it is. I freaking knew it. Oh, my gosh. Woo! And I was thinking it was Europe. Wow. I think... Isn't New Zealand where didn't they film Lord of the Rings in New Zealand? Oh gosh. Can't type today. Lord of the Rings, New Zealand. I think they did. Amazon's The Lord of the Rings will be shot in New Zealand. Yep, see, so I thought. Okay. I thought so. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid, okay?
Was born biological male.
Continue.
Yeah. I said, nah, I ain't no dude. What's this penis for? Yeah. What's
I
all this? I don't need all that.
I'll tell you, it's for getting with women. That's what it's for, not with other men.
Yeah, what's all these balls hanging? Hey, this is wrong. Something went wrong somewhere, but I'm a woman.
You're not
that's
a woman.
Where we at in society now. Yeah, but that's what you call freedom. That's freedom. You either believe in freedom or you don't.
Freedom isn't always free, my friend.
You should have the freedom to live your life, and I agree with that. Yeah, he can live his life however he wants. Yeah, and I even call you she, and by your new name. What's the new name? Laurel. Laurel. Laurel? Yeah, Laurel. Laurel. Yeah, Laurel. Why don't you just go with Lori? Yeah, that'd be easier. Laurel? It'll make it go either way, a man or female.
Woo!
Oh, it's one of them transgender names, Laurel. Yeah, but anyway, I always like that name. She, Lori. Huh? I always like that name, Lori. It's nice, it's clean.
What? His name must have been Lawrence or something, because Lori, that's a terrible.
We ain't talking about names.
That's a terrible name for a woman, man.
We talking about this travesty. No, it's not a travesty, really, man. No,
it is. It's a travesty.
No, we talking about trampling women's rights. No, it is, man. This is a travesty. Oh, you haven't heard? Transgender rights trumps everybody else's rights.
That's some bullshit.
Where you been? But anyway,
you mean to tell me? Hold up. You mean to tell me that if you're a black man, your rights don't mean as much as a transgender? Is that what you're telling me? Because if so, that's not cool.
Hey, let me put this out there. Why you cut me off like every time I start talking? I just want to make a point real quick. Can I make a point? I would love to make points too, you know. You can make some point. What you on the period again? Go ahead, Kelvin. Need me go in there and get you a maxi pad? How about a tampon? You need some Midol? You got some cramps going? Are you gonna make your point? Yeah, if you shut the hell up. Transgender.
These guys came to my city, and I'm not gonna lie, I bought some tickets to their show. It was a good time, man. They put on a really good show. I'm not gonna lie. I took my dad there. He was like, Brian, they sound perverted. I was like, yeah, but you got to get past that. They're pretty fun. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into the news story because they're kind of carrying on. It's all right. Here we go.
Laurel Hubbard is a female weightlifter who will
Wait, turn this up.
My
gosh.
Selection a
Let me turn this up.
for transgenders community, for the transgender community. It's also reignited a debate with critics who say
Laurel.
it's unfair for an
Can you pause that real quick,
dude? It's like he's not strong enough to compete in a man's weightlifting competition. I mean, look at him. He looks like he barely gets out of bed. I mean, so he can't compete in a man's competition. So what does he do? He goes to a woman's competition to beat them. That's garbage. What we got here? Okay, we got some time. All right, let's continue.
I mean, if you want to live your life as a woman, shouldn't you start shaving your armpits? Like women don't walk around with hairy armpits. Yeah, be a real woman. Go ahead, keep playing.
Men to participate in women's sports. MTS Taya has the story.
Dear God.
For the headline making,
You don't even look like a woman, man. You look like a guy who got surgery to get some tits. And you're one ugly woman, man.
Change the world. I just want to,
I mean, according to, what was it, the Hot Woman Matrix or whatever it's called, if you're above like a 9, I mean, if you're like a 10.
One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right.
Okay, we don't care about that. So like if you're, I guess on the hot scale matrix, okay, if you're a woman and you're above like a 9 or something, you might be a dude. I'll let him explain what I'm trying to say.
Okay, it's a little simpler. If a dude is super hot, okay. Below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude.
See?
That is the universal hot crazy matrix.
So yeah.
All right, Dana, that was pretty good. Now, let me ask you 3 crazy.
I'll let him say it again.
You're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy. He said, yeah, man, I like her a lot. I said, you should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, so you got to watch out for really good-looking women. But, dude, you are not even a freaking good-looking tranny. You are gross-looking. Like, girls wouldn't have sex with this guy. So he's like, dude, I'm done with women. Women suck. So I'm going to go freaking to the other side. And guess what? The guys don't want you either, man.
Changing the world.
and just do what I do.
43-year-old Laurel Hubbard, who transitioned from male to female in 2012.
He did not transition. Let me explain something. If you go get a surgery to try to transition from man to woman, you do not transition. They mutilate your genitals. That's it. And then you take some hormone pills and boom, you're supposedly a freaking woman now. You know, it's like they take their magic wand and freaking grant you your wish. But dude, you are still a man technically. You just have mutilated genitals. Okay. All right, let's kind of go forward here for a second.
To a female, yeah, whatever you want to call it. They make the effort to sound like a woman. This dude's just talking like, nah, that's not gonna change. You grunting, picking up. Oh! 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 Then you talking to people, you're not even making the effort to change that.
That's gross, man. He's a gross looking woman. I'm not even gonna lie. The women don't want them, and the men don't want them either. We don't want them either.
These people are more inclusive.
We don't want them either, man.
But do what you need to at some point in time. You got to you're ruining other girls' chances of one day winning a medal in the Olympics. She is going to take away somebody's dream.
That is not.
I just feel what transgenders need to do.
But dude, the women did. Hey, listen. The women didn't want him. The men didn't want him either. So, dude, if you're ugly, you can't help that. All right. If you're a guy, all right, and you're just straight butt ugly, okay. Don't just give up on the female race because they don't want you. Do something to change it. Go work out. Go freaking get some muscles. Get some surgery if you have to, for Pete's sake. But I mean, how do I explain this? So, if you're a guy and you don't have a woman, ask yourself why. Don't get emotional about it, and try to fix it. Point blank. That's all you have to do. And you have to talk to them. Like, some people say, oh, you need to go to a bar. You need to go to a bar and meet a woman. No, you don't. Do you know how many more women I've met at gas stations than bars? A lot more, okay? You have a better chance of meeting a woman at a grocery store than you do at a bar. So if you really want to meet women, you'll get on dating apps. You will socialize with friends. You will work out, get in shape, and lose some weight. And you will approach complete strangers and just take a chance, because you only have, 75 years to live? Okay, out of those 75 years on Earth, how many of those years did you try to get a woman? Did you make an honest effort? Did you approach them and say, hey, I think you're beautiful, and I'd like to talk to you sometime and maybe take you out to dinner. Here's my phone number. How many times did you do that? Okay. Let me get off my soapbox. Let him continue.
Yeah, I mean, it's I'll watch. It'd be great entertainment. Listen to you. Yeah! Bam! Hey, to get breast augmentation? Yeah. I tell you what, if you start the trans, what would you call it? WNBA, the TBA, trans basketball site. Yeah. I'm watching that. I'm not watching men's. I'm not watching women's. I'm watching that. That's gonna be a damn good show. That's good. Yeah. I want to say this. That one lady with all the neck action when she was talking, she's talking about there's not enough data out there to know if this is fair or not. Look, there's already plenty of data out there.
It's called life.
Yeah.
It's called being civilization.
Yeah, it's called decades of like Olympics. Olympics have been held for how many centuries, right? And there's world records.
Just stop and look around sometimes.
Yeah, think about this. What women's world record when it comes to a strength or swimming or sprinting event where the woman's world record beats the male's world record?
Yeah.
Name one event.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
I'm talking to you, neck action.
It doesn't happen because men's bodies are built completely different. It's just a fact. It's just like the prisons. I mean, it's a statistical fact that more men are in jail for violent crimes than women, by like 90%. It's a huge number. Men have different bodies. Blame it on hormones? I don't know. I mean, it just is. So get over that shit. Quit being a bitch and be a man.
There's plenty of data.
You already got the data.
And you'll always see a man transition living his life as a woman, dominating women's sports.
Yeah.
But name one woman who's transitioning into a guy.
They can't do it.
Dominating
they can't
men.
name one.
You'll never see it.
You'll never see it because
it doesn't
women
happen.
and men are built different. Yeah,
If you don't believe me, stand by. Go watch the women's do a 100-meter race. Watch how women run, and then watch the men run. They look totally different.
Yeah.
It's totally obvious.
much
We
time
should
we
all
got
be
on this?
treated equally under the law, but
A what?
a dom.
All right, I think we're gonna have to end it here because anyway, that was pretty much it. I mean,
Lady was charged.
these guys are usually on point. I mean, I don't know about tonight, but whatever. They usually They usually hit the nail on the head. That's why I like their shows so much, because they have a lot of common sense, practical common sense. Dude, why do I look so retarded in this video? Well, I guess you can't help how you look in that sense. Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was informative and all that good stuff. So you guys have a great night. And if you want to see something else, hey, send me a topic in the comments. Mention something, what you want to see or a question you want answered.